ACS4 is parental replacement. Again, that is never zero prevalence rate, because the attachment system is a very specific motivational system. If it motivates the child to run to any adult in the social group, that child might not get protection from the predator, from any adult. The child gets protection from the predator from a specific adult, my mother, my father. So that quality of possessiveness to that parent-child relationship, that is my mom, that is my dad, is extraordinarily strong. It never spontaneously messes up. Occasionally, if you have no dad in the family for 10 years, a child's been adopted by another, by their stepdad, and the child will say, my stepdad's my dad, because they were the one was there for me, raising me, and they're in that role of my dad. You'll see that sometimes, but not if there's an authentic biological parent available. You don't see a child saying, that's not my mom or dad. And so a child referring to their mother or father by the first name, Bob or Mary or something, that's an ACS4. And or the child referring to the new step parent of the narcissistic borderline dark personality parent as mom or dad, that's a replacement stuff. And so either one of those, calling the parent first name or calling the step parent mom or dad, is ACS4, and it's almost 100% diagnostic of this pathology. Now, it is possible that you can find families with 2 or 3 of these symptoms present that don't have the pathology. I'd be questionable about that. I don't see the research yet on that, but it will come eventually as to how prevalent these may be in the general population. I suspect they are very low, but even if you get 2 or 3 or even 4 of these ACS, if it's not a shared delusional disorder, then you won't get the 3 diagnostic indicators. And the support from the ACS is when you get up to around 8 or 9 of these. Then if you got 8 or 9 ACS, then this is what you're looking at. This is the pathology that predicts that you will have a lot of these symptoms. It's kind of like the MMPI and the way that's kind of run. It's empirically based. So everybody will get some answers within the depression category and some answers within the mania category, but it's a high frequency that shows up. The pathology shows up as a high frequency of those symptoms. So ACS4, that shows up in about 54% of the families. So ACS3 and 4, while very indicative of the pathology, only shows up in about half of them, at least in the data that we have. The data would be much improved if it was actually conducted by clinical interviews rather than documented data. It's hard to document stuff in data to see symptoms. It's a lot easier if you have a clinical interview that's looking for, is this symptom present or absent? The problem is the forensic mental health people are refusing to identify the symptoms, whether they're present or absent. So in the absence of the refusal, Dorsey said, okay, and developed this whole research methodology to provide the court with the information that the mental health people are refusing to provide the court with.